until we finish some things up. But it's going to be on Madden 25. We're going to finally get our fantasy draft franchise going. Allowed Madden to get its early bugs out for a little while. Pick up where we want to be. So you may be wondering, which one of these lucky teams is going to be the one that gets picked for this? Which grand, glorious franchise that's had highs and lows, miracles and sadness? Which franchise will it be? The Minnesota Vikings. To be honest, my main motivation behind this, I just watched Vikings, the TV show, and I also really like their Winter Warrior uniforms and want to see it in Madden. Plus, it kind of fits what I need it to do. So, we start playing preseason. Starting point will be the preseason. Gonna be on this fantasy draft, of course. Whoa, hold on. There we go, it's on fantasy draft. We're gonna be the coach, not the owner. Alright, we're going to be customizing our coach. You have to bear with me, you'll kind of see my settings for a little bit. But it's all part of the process. And I'll explain my draft challenge here in a moment. Alright, this backstory gives you the first talent in the head coach staff modification talent tree. And this one, team builder, this backstory gives you the first talent in the head coach player growth. Oh. Interesting. I mean, regardless, we could get both these pretty quickly, I think. The first talent in the head coach staff modifications. We're gonna go with the team builder. You'll understand why in a little bit. This team is gonna be kind of rough. Alright. I don't think his name's gonna be new coach. This is gonna be a familiar face for you guys. He's a legend. He is not retired in the Madden 24 franchise yet. And why is his first name completely slipping my mind right now? Alright, we'll see if you guys can figure it out. Did you figure it out yet? I surely hope so, because I say this name constantly. The legend. The man, the myth, the legend, Matt Humphrey will be the head coach of the Vikings. And due to him being the head coach, there will be one rule violation in the draft. I will not spoil it, but you'll be like, he wasn't part of that. And just know that's the rule violation. Just go with it, okay? And who knows, I may completely fail to draft him. So, alright, oh, this is interesting. We're gonna leave, oh, no, hold on now. We're gonna leave that alone. But let's see if they got some new coach apparel. Something tells me they definitely do not. What's the difference between this polo and this polo? Okay, we got the puffer jacket. It's a little cold up there. Hell no. Let's go with the puffer jacket. That looks kind of cool. That's the only thing we could customize. Alright. Oh, I was about to say, where's the appearance section? It's gonna be he's gonna have a Well, this is definitely not him. Hold on. Let's go down here. It's gonna be a little bit of a bigger head. He's a tight end. Alright, he's not a woman. Well, that one might work. Yeah, let's go with this one right here. Head 49. The physique? I honestly don't quite remember his height. I think he's 6'6". He's pretty tall. Oh gosh dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, but he's pretty tall, so we'll put him at 6'6". And okay, he's not 300 pounds now. Let's not get disrespectful, man. He's probably like 245-ish. He's a big boy, but he's fast. Alright, can't believe you can have a 400-pound head coach. That's insane. Alright, and bear with me here. This is where we're going to be a little bit boring. You may not hear me much during this section. Alright, just a few things that you may have noticed. The difficulties on All Pro, so what I'm going to do after this draft, after the episode, I'm going to go into the Jets franchise, see what I have it set on in there, because I like what I get out of those games. So we'll just make sure it's the same, but right now I can't remember what I have it on, so I'm going to leave it on All Pro. Obviously moved the quarter length up to 20. I turned off practice injuries because it's just ridiculous how many you get. Like, it's just constantly, every week someone's injured. And it's like, it's 1 week. It's not very significant in the long grand scheme of things, but it's just annoying. It's unrealistic. People get injured in practice in real life, but not that often. And then it's like the same players every time. We also turn off progressive fatigue. It has not handled well on past Maddens. Haven't tested it in this one. I just don't feel like testing it. And I put the draft order on Snake, which is new this year. Just so the teams that have the number one or the early picks aren't just absolutely getting the best players every time. Makes it a little more fair on that side of things. And I increased the dev players just a little bit. And then I increased the roster to 53 where it should already be. Alright, we'll hop out of that, and I think we're ready to go. One thing I must do real quick, due to the fact that this is a very important place in this franchise, I need to make sure we are live, because we did have issues in the past where it didn't want to be live. Alright, perfect. We're good to go. Now, before I jump in here, let me explain the draft rules. And it's just going to actually feed into future drafts and also not only future drafts, but free agency as well. I can only draft players from the MAC. Like I said, there will be one exception for this fantasy draft specifically. Maybe if I can get them. But it has to be from the MAC division in college. With the college football game coming out this year, it only felt right to make the challenge college football related. So the Mid-Atlantic Conference, I think it's called, or something like that, or Mid-American, Middle American, I don't know. It's called the MAC. So Akron, Buffalo. We also threw in 3 teams that are in the college football game that aren't a part of a division, which is going to be Notre Dame, which is where majority of these players are actually from, surprisingly. Notre Dame, University of Massachusetts, and UConn. The reason that division was chosen, well, Matt Humphrey, he went to Buffalo. He is our head coach, and he said, we have the best division in college football, so that's the only people we're bringing into this team, except for, I'll reveal the position, a certain tight end with some potential. But that is the draft rules, and it may be a little hard when it comes to draft time in season, but it will make it easier in terms of who we need to put the focus players on, because there will be a very limited pool that we'll be picking from. So it should be pretty interesting. I mean, it's going to take a long time to build a franchise from that. And I'm looking for a bit more of a challenge. My Broncos franchise, I won like 9 Super Bowls or more. Obviously, the Jets franchise was a bit less in that department. We've only, well, I won't say how many we have in case you haven't seen it yet, but we are definitely not sitting at 9, I'll say that. So, very excited to get this franchise on the road. I have a list of about 90 NFL players that we can choose from. So, we're going to get the draft started. I have a certain strategy. Something tells me quarterback is not going to be the hardest thing for me to get. Alright. But are we sure we're ready? No messages. Let's view the prospects, guys. Alright, let me stop playing around. Let's get the draft started. Let's get this thing kicked off. Oh, I also turned off the draft timer, because I'd be forgetting sometimes to turn that off. Alright, we're ready. Whoa. Yo, this is cool.
That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams of this league, they dream of the right player that changes everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide. Welcome to Madden's NFL Draft.
Okay, y'all, that was epic. Okay, we're picking at 17. So Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, Tua, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert. Oh, thank God, Patrick Mahomes is not in my division. Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud, Sauce Gardner, Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Surtain, and Justin Jefferson have all been selected. This is actually a kind of cool board. You get to see, I hope they do this for every round. We'll kind of get a play-by-play of what every team is doing to build up. But right now, I need to think about what my first pick's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to... Whoa. Hold on, did it automatically pick someone for me? Okay, everyone. I'm a little irritated. I'm not gonna lie. I put the thing on pause draft and I was kind of playing around a little too much right there. The first pick was supposed to be Max Crosby, but that's probably not going to be a thing here. We will try, though. That's very irritating. Okay, so everyone, we're trading CeeDee Lamb. He goes against the rules. We will be trading him. You know, actually, man, I'd hate to do this. And we're just gonna leave it alone. We'll go in here. Hopefully, Max Crosby's still there. If not, it's gonna affect us a little bit, but in the end, it's gonna make it a bit more of a challenge. Dang, where are all the high overall players at? You telling me they're all gone? What in the hell? Hold on, that's insane. Alright. So, as much as I'd hate to do this, I'm actually gonna end the stream right here, and I'm gonna get it reset back all the way to where we were, start of the draft. We're just gonna act like this never happened. Hopefully we have the same draft pick and similar things occur, but I need to fix this, so we'll be back.